What's up, future fighters? We are back. We are updating some AI thinking code today. The AI is Shadow, and Shadow had some major upgrades this whole year, really. And what we're doing is we're updating the on-screen messages where we refer to a concept called transition type, and that means it's a combo transition type. And we actually converted this into its own full-fledged variable, which is fantastic. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a search of all the AI code, which is what we're doing right now. And what we're looking for is the messages that refer to transition type. And it looks like there's only 3 messages. Well, we'll just do it this way just to... And those 3 messages can now be updated. And that's what we're going to do. So before we do that, though, one of your next videos is done. And let's get that uploaded for you guys. Keep things flowing. That's Arissa. That's one of the next characters we'll be motion capturing, animating, and building in games. It's going to be a lot of fun. Before we get there, though, we got to complete this. So we're going to strike control. Probably my favorite script in all the AI. And there's looks like there's a few areas where we're talking about transition type highlighted in yellow there. So neat how this was the argument. And now it's really coming from this. So here's strike control. And you can see now it's coming as the variable. And that in general, that's the way I usually set things. In this case, I may make an exception, given the code and the way it's written and the way it was. So actually, I'm going to leave that as is, as a historical tribute, but also memory, so I can remember where that came from. And so those are the 2 strike control references. And we have another one here that I want to look at. Oh, that's also strike control. Oh, that's... Wait, is that a message? Yeah. Well, there's 3 messages. I'm going to have to just span 2 screens here, actually. I'm going to span 3 screens. So I can really see. You guys are only going to be able to see one of my monitors. For a second, just a second. So we saw that one. We saw that one. Oh yeah, there is another one here at the bottom. I'm going to show you guys right now. It's right over here. So it looks like those are the only places transition type is actually referenced. And this is pretty cool because this kind of shows how it wasn't a variable before, but it is now. one thing we definitely want to do, well, I thought I wasn't going to change it, but guess what, guys? Gonna have to. And the reason is because as we move forward, with this, we want to make sure everything is consistent. And transition type, since it's no longer a concept, we want it displaying the true transition type. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit this button here, and that will change it to this particular variable. And then what we're going to do is, sorry, I'm using all three screens, guys. It's just a little faster if I do it this way. We're looking at all three instances where it's referred to as argument 0, which it is. It is indeed argument 0. And in all three instances, it's on the assignment. But we want it to be referring to the actual variable. So that is done. That is fun, and it is consistent with the rest of our coding, which is great. And it's moved it kind of into our new realm. And if you like this, go to docbrockgames.com and check out the alpha version of the game that I have so far. You can see the features that I have in it. You can see the 2 characters I've motion captured so far that are in the game. You can see them in action and also catch some interesting features. Most importantly, though, at the bottom, put your email address in, and I'll let you know when the game comes out. Then come back to YouTube, because we got more experiments to do. I'll see you then.